Oh, can't track surroundings, huh? Maybe I'm sitting too close to the TV. It's usually it. All right. Oh, that's nice. Put the screen over there. Yeah. All right. We're back. We're back. Moderate GT leagues. Moderate all of them. Any idiot can clearly see. Oh, it's only an exhibition. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. I wonder how many people have quit playing because it's only an exhibition. Like, this has been my stance for this is the 5th year that I've been pointing out this bullshit. And I pointed it out in GT Sport as well. And, they just don't want to do anything about it. So we'll point it out right at the beginning of the stream so you can all see what I'm talking about. Remember these names. It's kind of like a card game, all right? Remember these names. Tinsley could have easily been top 15 if he would have showed up every race. Easily. Okay, right here. I'm sorry, bro. You don't belong here. You know you don't belong here. Good guy. Bad luck. And like playing games with each other is one thing, but when it comes down to results that are permanently posted forever, I think there's a lot of people that need a pee-pee smacking. Because you're feeding points to people that would have not gotten those points. And I don't like that. It's crazy. So anyways, now let's go over to here. This amount of points per race should not be happening in GT2. This is the 5th year that I've pointed this out. This should not happen. These people know exactly what they're doing. In between seasons, they're dumping down to B, and then they lock back in, and then because of the extra points you get in these, they're just dominating. They just play an entire Saturday and dominate their way to top A. Am I right? Okay, he's middle A. Still, you should either get bumped or you should be points capped as a B driver, no matter what. I don't like seeing A drivers in GT2. You know what you're doing. It's fucking bullshit. And then these guys, this guy, he knows what he's doing too. He thinks he's slipping under the radar, but bro, you're a top B. Get out of here. You shouldn't be here, or you should have a cap. None of these guys should be here. The second you get that kind of score, you should be bumped into GT1. And the reason for that is 1200. 1200. Let's see what 1200 points would get you in GT1. Look at this shit. You'd be 22nd place in our region, but now you choose to go down to the minor leagues. And this is that shit in NASCAR that they were kicking people out of the Busch Series. Because, like, bro, you know you don't belong here. We don't want platinum drivers here. Fuck off. The purpose of this league is not for you. You haven't earned your way to get here. You've shitholed yourself to get here. And that, like, you should get banned for this shit. All these guys. B's, 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 A's, B's, 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 B's. Here's a C. He did the same thing I did, probably. He played honestly as a C driver, won too much, got into got into the B drivers in GT3 League, which are all A plus drivers. All these guys are A and A plus drivers. They're frustrated A and A plus drivers. They don't belong here. Every single one of these guys that has these type of points, they know they don't belong here. And they're trying to sit and act like they don't belong here. Look, he's a B driver. He doesn't belong here. I don't belong here. I should be playing in GT2, but you know what you get in GT2? A drivers disguised as B drivers. Same shit, different league. They should just remove them. Honestly, they should just remove the leagues altogether, put everybody in a big lump, and that's what you get, bro. That's how it always should have been. And I would rather be 500th place in GT1 than second place to a driver that doesn't belong in GT3 or GT2. That shit pisses me off. And I've been dealing with it. This is the 5th year. The 5th year. I'm going to be a C driver after today. And you know why I'm going to be a C driver after today? Because I'm going into a race with people that are all B drivers in GT3. They know they don't belong here. And these B drivers are all A and A plus drivers, no matter what their DR says. Look at their points. 851 points in GT1. Let's go take a look at that. Where does 851 points put you in GT1? 39th place. Where you should be in GT1. That's where you should be. It's bullshit, bro. Look, you've got people you've got people in GT1 that are scoring the similar points that I scored in the last race in GT3. That's a problem. It's been a problem. It's always been a problem. And they don't want to fix it. They just let it go and let GT2 and GT3 be all smurfed out so people that are doing the right thing get shit on. And people that are doing the wrong thing prosper. Is that how we want our game to be? We want people to do the wrong thing and prosper? That's what we do? And so people who can't get out of all that stupidity and get into GT1 solidly, like I'm right at the top of B, bottom of A, and I'm going to be stuck there forever. I got to deal with your broken league system on the bottom half. It's broken. It's worthless. It's broken. It doesn't mean anything. It's fucking stupid. Any person can come in, sandbag their way down to whatever, and then farm a whole day of nations and be an A-plus driver. Any A+. And furthermore, when you have the time slots like they are, that's what's happening. So you have more time slots for the lower leagues to let everybody practice all fucking day on shit drivers. And then when it actually matters, they get on. And they play in GT1. And a lot of those players aren't even playing on their main accounts still. They're playing on their alt accounts for friendship. No. They're screwing up the point system. And like, you know, I thought Dean was crazy for talking all that shit, but that's exactly what's happening. And that's kind of garbage. Because when a real season comes up, they've had all this time to practice exploiting the points and everything. So people who have learned how to exploit the point system, those are the people that are going to the World Finals. And the number one way to exploit the point system is get your DR as high as possible and matchmake with your friends that you know you can beat. That's the way. If you're not doing that, you're not going to a World Series. That's that, bro. So anyways, we're going to practice till my alarm goes off, and then We're gonna call this Nations a wash, and I'm gonna stay in GT3. And I'm gonna, every season, oh my god, that was fun. I'm gonna stay in GT3, and every season, I'm gonna say the same thing and expect different results maybe someday. Bro, this corner is totally different in this car. So yep, I'm over it. Because I could be a B driver in GT2, and what's going to happen is I'm going to do decent. All of a sudden I'm an A driver, and I'm going to get shit on. Just like in GT3 when I make B driver. It's the same shit, different league. And that's just not fun, bro. It's not fun. When you know 3 years ago that you're an A driver, and then you come into a C driver lobby, and you've got people that are 2 minutes ahead of you, lapping you. 5 people in the lobby lapped me last Saturday. I have results where I've placed first, third, and fourth in 2022 when I was a noob. So to come in and get absolutely raffle stomped last weekend, just same shit, different year, bro. Let's try to complete a lap here. It just makes me so mad, and pretty much all I gotta do is show up, pit. I don't have to race. I don't have to put any effort forth whatsoever because I'm a B driver right now, right? So I should get approximately 100 points for last place. It's pathetic how broken their fucking point system is. It's pathetic. Like, you know, in video game design, the one thing that you should be good at is numbers. And when it comes to the GT2 and to the GT3 leagues, they're horrible with numbers. And there's just no moderation. It's plain to see. And if there's no moderation in an exhibition, you can better believe that they continue the same pattern for a World Series. There's no moderation there. And where there's no moderation, the Smurfs run rampant. Like, it's very easy. All you have to do is keep a log of everybody's MAC addresses and everybody's PlayStation names. And if the MAC address is the same, boop, you're out. You've already signed on with this MAC address. Sorry, buddy. I don't care about your multiple family fucking PlayStation excuse. I don't care about your, there's like world trips on the line. We don't care about that shit, bro. Pick somebody in your family who's the best, and they're going to get a world trip if they can deem themselves good enough to get a world trip. This multiple account bullshit has got to stop, bro. It's got to stop. You signed in to Nations with this MAC address under this account, and that's the only one you're allowed. It'd be a very easy fucking cheat protection. And, that would probably be the biggest thing you could do for your fans. Especially the fans that are in the B to A brackets. And if somebody wants to sit and hang around in GT3, well, they're giving up. They're giving up the ability to take a world tour. That's it. And it would be amazing how when the actual World Series comes around, how cleaned up the lower lobbies would get if you would just limit it by MAC address. And the VPN excuse, that's tired. That's tired too. Fuck off with that. PlayStation name, MAC address. If any of them match, you're locked in and you're out. That's it. And you could go with IP as well. Just lock it down, bro. It showed that you give a shit about your community at all. You're giving away world tours, world trips. Clearly in the loading screen, clearly on the world map. You're giving away world trips and you're not moderating it at all. Like, that makes no sense. No sense, dude. So I'm going to keep fucking hitting you guys. I'm going to keep fucking yanking your pants and showing everybody your pants around your ankles about how much effort you put into moderation. I was in GT1. I can look at the list of GT1 drivers. There's no moderation there. Anybody who knows anything about the community knows that there are certain people that are playing in other regions on the same PlayStation. Which, is that not feeding points to another, you know what I'm saying? They're raising the value of the lobby and they're feeding points to people that are in that lobby. That's absolutely shifting the system. And it should be ended. It should be ended. And that's on you guys, bro. That's on you guys. Alright, we're starting to get warmed up. Remember, I'm a hot hatch driver, bro. Like streetcars and stuff like this is my thing, kinda. This car's a little bit slippery. 228. We're still. Alright, we'll turn this down and see how bad it is. Got a lot of understeer on exit. This car actually reminds me of my old Focus, except it's a little bit high of a seating. Oh my God, brother. And like, if they capped the points, that would start, you know, and everybody would know the cap, and then everybody would start tying, and you'd know. Like, come on, bro, nobody's getting a fucking perfect season in any league. And if you get a perfect season of 45 points in every race, bro, ban that motherfucker. It should just, like, the game should just throw up a ban list that says, yeah, this is the list of people who got 45 points in every single race. And in real life, if you got that in every single race, one fucking season, you're not allowed, that account is not allowed to be in GT3 anymore. It's that simple. It's called the pro endorsement. Once you've been in autocross, if you get a first place in any category, they don't care if you switch cars or not. They don't care. They don't care. If you get a first place season, you're now in the pro category forever. And they don't care that you're getting last place in the pro category now. You're racing against everybody else who's gotten a first place season. And this is the thing, is they're not thinking about like the long game of like, these drivers have been around for fucking 30 years. If you get a first place in any category, your ass should get bumped. That's it. Regardless of DR. I don't care if you're a CDR in GT1. I don't care. You're a CDR in GT1 now because you got a first place in GT3 and you got a first place in GT2. You're out of there, bro. You're out of there. Matchmaking, you should match with people that are around your DR. But for getting into leagues, I don't think it should be DR specific. I've thought that for a long time. Because there are some people that have BDRs that are definitely A+ drivers, and there are also people with ADR that definitely ground one combo and don't belong there. And I think that the GT1, GT2, GT3 should be a progression system where you get your feet wet in competition, but once you get a first place, and I would even go so far as to say first place in your local area, you should get bumped up to GT1 regardless of your DR. And you should get beat up by everybody in GT1. And that's just that. Sorry for you. I mean, I got a first, third, and fourth. First local, third United States, fourth region when everybody else was at the World Finals, Thanksgiving 2022, when I was a noob with the Red Bull car and Trial Mountain Reverse. It's weird how when nobody's around, all of a sudden the GT2 and the GT3 leagues get way easier. It's crazy. And the only reason I got third United States and fourth region is because people like D. Rodriguez and Shaggy Doo were around, which are absolutely the people that need to be banned. They need to be banned. Fuck off, dude. The fuck out of here. You know, people like my brother quit playing because of people like that. Like, he was trying to learn and trying to play, and he's making like 7 points as a D driver a race and getting beat up on by these E and D drivers that don't belong there. It's just, that's going to be my stance forever. People have been saying too long, it is what it is. It is what it is. Or what's the other one? Oh, get better. Get better. There's that one too. How are you supposed to get better when you're actually never racing against anybody? As an E driver, when you log in and you get your first lobby of 10 fucking A+ drivers on their EB accounts that they just made, you know, how are you ever supposed to get better? You're just getting last place until you get D, and then you race D for a little bit, and D actually cleans up a little bit, but there's still like a solid 5 to 10 drivers every race that are not D drivers. I'm calling you fuckers out. You guys are the pieces of shit that are making it so that people go to iRacing. You're the guys. You're the reason why there's 9 million to 10 million Gran Turismo players, and only 1% of those actually hang around for any period of time, and 2% of those play online, get the trophy for 50 races online, and eventually quit playing because they're just sick of your shit, bro. And then when you wonder why, either A, there's no challenge online ever, or B, there's no challenge online ever, because either you're an A+ driver and nobody's playing because they're all fucking around on their alts, or you're an A-listing driver playing in the lower leagues and nobody's a challenge. So either way, nobody's a challenge because everybody quits playing outside of either the peak hours around dinner time. You know, I'm just going to call it what it is. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Dinner time central. So between, I would say, 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. If you play outside of those times, DR is easy pickings. If you play during those times, especially in GT1, A+, yeah, good fucking luck. You're gonna get ate up, bro. Ate up. But pretty much any DR. The people playing aren't the DR that they say they are. It's been kind of stupid for a while. I don't even know what we're up to. I'm just getting mad, cutting laps. Finally nailed that corner. Yeah, this car, I don't know. It's hit or miss whether I'm going to do good or not. Probably don't care. If I cared, I would have practiced Thursday, and I just don't care. Because I'm racing against A+ drivers today, so I just don't care. It's no amount of practice is going to get me out of last place. I gotta remember to turn traction control off. And I don't know how the tire wear is or anything. We're just gonna get there when we get there. I don't care. I just don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't know what the tire rules are. I don't care. Oh, there's that. That's a penalty. After last week's, just look it up. Either in-game, you can look at my profile, and you can look at last week's replay, or you can look at last weekend's stream. And it's like, right off the bat, I just got pushed off by a bunch of people who knew they were faster than me, even though I qualified 5th or 6th in the lobby. They just automatically have this light bulb that says, yeah, I know I'm faster than you. Meh. So, race starts, I get pushed off, and I spend the whole race in fucking 15th place. Never saw him again. And that's a real fun way. And they were all 2 to 3 seconds faster than me because I'm on softs and they're on mediums and hards and they're 2 to 3 seconds faster than me. It's like, yeah, okay. And this is the thing, is there isn't a community for people that are learning. There isn't a competition league for people that are learning. And honestly, you should always be learning until you know you've arrived. But a lot of people don't understand that concept either. So, I'm learning. I've been learning. Like, some of us can't sit around and play this game for 12 hours a day or other racing games, you know? So we're learning. And it's really frustrating with people that definitely don't belong here. You know, and it affects your rankings. That's the worst part, is like, you know, you've got people that are places behind in GT1 even, because there's people in GT1 that shouldn't even be there. They're not in our region. They need to not be there. And if they're not moderating GT1, they're definitely not moderating GT2 and GT3. And it'd be a very easy MAC address check. Is player in GT2? 1. Is MAC address registered in GT1 already? 1. You're out of there. You try to connect and it just denies you. Nope. You can't sign on for that. Very easy line of code. On an installation by installation basis, it would be super easy. And don't give me the, oh, my whole family plays. We switch in between time slots and eat all of my family plays. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Save your fucking bullshit for somebody who believes it. $224? Wow. Apparently I'm alright with this car. It's like I went to school for front-wheel drives or something. It's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're dead. We got thrown off the snake. This does remind me of my Focus. Brings me right back to my 20s. Come on, steer. Steer, you pile of turds. And like, you just get to a point where either the people that you're driving against are driving it like a car, or they're driving it like an A driver. And it's fairly annoying when you start seeing people driving like an A driver. It's like, bro, that's annoying. And I'm not saying don't get better. I'm saying don't get better fucking here, bro. If you're getting better, you need to move. And that's why I come down here, is to point each and every one of you out and look at my points and see how many points a C driver should actually be getting. And you're not that. You're that fucking senior in high school that goes to the fourth grade fucking elementary school class and starts doing math, acting like you actually know something. And it's like, bro, seniors are shitting on you. You're in fucking basic math. But anyways, all that aside, like I said, I'm going to show up. And if I get last place, it's whatever. If I get any place, it's really whatever. I don't care. Because the places don't even matter. All you have to do is crank up your DR, get matched up with Shaggy Doo and crew, which they know what they're doing. They're all on their aliases together. I can probably formulate a list of the people that are all doing it. We'll just start with Shaggy Doo, Salamander, MN. Those are the top two. Slimy fucks, bro. Slimy fucks. And I'm well qualified to point out when people are being slimy. Well qualified. Let's pay attention a little bit. I hate this corner, bro. I hate that corner. We might just pinch the corner and gas right on the apex. Get the car to rotate. This is going to be a long, boring race in last place, bro. Oh, get that weight down. No. I haven't gotten a penalty yet, so I'm guessing eventually I'm going to get a penalty. But they might have turned off track excursion penalties off. It's about fucking time. Like, bro, NASCAR, did you see NASCAR in Mexico? They absolutely disrespected that track. Absolutely disrespected the track, bro. Well, we had a good lap until that. Best is 223 something. I'm a fucking demon with these front wheel drives, man. If they had front wheel drives in GT3, and all wheel drives in GT3, I'm guessing I would be doing a lot better there. Because FRs ain't it, bro. And MRs are even worse. In this game, like, in real life, I'd still rather have an all-wheel drive. Because for drag racing, rear-wheel drives are great. Because you lose a little bit of that front-end weight. And the weight goes backwards and everything's good. But for cornering, especially on snow and ice, yeah, that shit's kind of sketchy, bro. Especially if you're running a high-powered rear-wheel drive. Like right there. Kind of want to do that, except a little faster. That was my fastest lap with an off-track excursion. God dang it, dude. We need to fix that. And that's the other thing is like the Red Bull in VR I think was a little overwhelming for me last week. Like in VR that car is kind of insane. And so it's, you know, I'm still learning VR. And, you know, make a bunch of random excuses here, but it's got to be shit that's manageable, you know? Like, you can see my steering wheel, you know what I'm working with motion steer, right? Like, you can see the steering wheel. Look at the angular resolution on this fucking thing. Side to side, like, there is none. But in reality, Gran Turismo is a VR and a Thrustmaster sales game. That's what it is. Alright? Once you learn anything about business, you can clearly see through the bullshit, and you know what's going to be the best is Thrustmaster and VR. That's how the game is set up. If you want to be the best, Thrustmaster and VR is definitely the best. And I think Gran Turismo partnered with Fanatec at some point, but still. Thrustmaster is Sony, right? So who do you think Sony's going to prioritize? Fanatec or Thrustmaster? And it's the same thing with the partnerships in the game, right? Genesis was fucking amazing for a while. Group 4 Genesis is still amazing. And as the money flows in, those are the cars that are going to get better and worse. They're not nerfing cars that they just made, you know, however $1 million to support in the game. Like Ford obviously put a lot of money in the game up front. Because they've got 3 GTs and a Mustang and a Group 4 Mustang, you know? Like, they gave you so many options, so they had to have gotten some sort of premier package up front. And then they didn't put anything into it, and the Mustangs fell off. Everything fell off. Because other people put more frequent money into the game. That's just business. Toyota was obviously putting some money into the game. Nissan put some money in the game. We might have gotten a little something here. Let's see if we can hold on to it. No? Yeah, there we go. Let's try for a 222, how about? I mean, I'm going and touring 4 houses today, totaling $10 million. You think I really give a shit about it? Like, bruh, come on. A fucking charity GT3 league? You think I really give a shit about this? What I give a shit about is the people that are being discouraged by people like Shaggy Dude GT3. That's what I give a shit about. Like, you get to a point where it's like, bro, there's no prizes here. The only prize here is that you're a bully. You're a cyber bully. That's the only prize here. You're bullying on people who deserve to be here. Is that what you want to put out in the world? Oh my. 2/3 of a second slower than last lap. How is that even possible? Oh, I hold my beer, apparently. Wow, just blow the gear out. Blow the fucking gear out. And as I'm getting faster, I'm finding all these fucking things about Suzuka that I hate. All you gotta do is just get the car smoothly through the corners. 222 shouldn't even be that hard. We'll go 222 optimal and we'll work on a 222. There's a good opportunity for some speed there. We're thinking with my autocross school brain for front wheel drives, and we're gonna blast this shit, bro. Because it definitely is understeering. It's not oversteering like my Focus did in real life, so we should be good. When you get rid of oversteer, you would be surprised how many drivers show up, bro. Because understeer, I don't mind understeer that much. I fucking hate oversteer. I absolutely despise oversteer. And as we're getting faster, we're bogging up the hill, dude. There's some booby traps. I wonder how much of that corner we can cut before we get a penalty. Oh, come on. Really? I went so slow, and then it understeers anyways. Okay. So brake later. Gotcha. There we go. That's the stuff I'm looking for. But you can see the resolution of the steering on motion steer is fucking garbage. It's garbage. And if you keep this car balanced, I think a lot of these corners you can really rip through. Let's go! Hell yeah! 222. 222 raw. Alright, we're going for 221 now. Oh no! Oh no! You're gonna punish me for punishing myself? Is that where we're at, game? Oh god. Oh no. We get a good lap and then we have one of these. This sector is actually going to be a decent sector because I didn't bog up the hill. We got the Red Bull corners here. I'm just over it, dude. I can go out in the real world and make way more progress on my life than Gran Turismo is doing. You know? Like, I'm supposed to be playing a video game for fun, right? And due to the community misrepresenting their DR on their alternate accounts, it has made the game increasingly not fun. More and more not fun every year. Which, you know, there are games out there, hold fast, which emphasize fun. Hanging out with your friends, you're all in a civil war together, or a Revolutionary War, or French War, or World War I, you're all in World War I together, and, you know, you're just hanging, bro. And I think video games have forgotten about that. And I think that the community for Gran Turismo has definitely forgotten about that. That was a bad lap. We started off super rough on that lap. Oh my god, that was so bad. I got a better throughput, but at what cost? A little wider entry on that one, makes it tighter on that one. That was way slow. Like I just gotta fucking throw it through these. Oh my god, nose push. We were doing good too, god dang it. I'm like, you don't need to go out there because this car ain't fast enough for all that. Shortest line is the fastest line. I'm wondering if I can lift. I can lift. Okay, no brakes there required. Holy shit, dude, we just smashed that. Alright, we're in the 221 optimal. We're still getting down there. Oh, got me. Got me with a bug. Always the lap after a good lap. They get me with the fucking bullshit. Yep. We got some sort of braking bug now. And that's sweet. I can still see the brake blinking up by the AT3. That's what a lot of people do in this game. And I mean, I've done this shit in real life, so like, it's not gonna bother me too much if the braking lines, if I turned off the braking lines. The reason why I leave them on is because some of these races get really fucking boring. And I started just zoning out, dude. So it's not that I really need them. It's that sometimes I start zoning out, especially when I'm in traffic with other people, and I'll miss a braking point completely. Because I'm passing him. Shit. Where did he go? Ah, where'd the track go? Okay, so this car you can brake hella late, feels like. Ah, why are we doing this? Yep, if you wonder why I don't play Gran Turismo at all for dailies, it's because it's too random. People are just not who they say they are. It's too random. And there's by nature no consistency in the lobbies, so you don't know if you're consistently getting better or just the better players aren't playing. It's not fun, dude. I've had very rare moments where I've logged into dailies and I've actually had fun. That was a horrid lap because of that nosedive. See, it's supposed to do that. Oh, God. Oh, God, what are we doing? We need to be giving it way more gas. Why is the car not sticking all of a sudden? You should be able to hold on to it this whole way. Like, we're putting some of the lines together now. Oh no, what was that? What even was that? That's that focus shit I was talking about. Ugh. That's that focus shit I was talking about. If you lift the rear tire, shit gets fun real fast. The rear tires are your stability. And as soon as you lose your rear tires, bro, you know you fucked up. That was horrendous. Come on, come on. What are we doing here? Why is ah? Yeah, that corner, if we just maintain, is a no-braker. A lot of these braking zones might be false. Alright, we're going to take the wide way. We know we didn't make any lap time there. Oh, I'm not turning in enough. That's like one of the straightaways that if you get enough speed, you save a lot of time there. Oh, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, ho! That's my fastest lap right there with that exit. Oh my god. We can definitely get a 219. I see it. Like all the mistakes I'm doing, I see it. We got a lot of time we can make up. It's just sometimes the front tires are not sticking as good as I want them to. I think we need to do the braking with the rear tires. Which, oh, there's some people that are going to be struggling. Oh. Oh. That was a lot of brakes. I got distracted for a second. I think we still had some moments of shining light. We'll work on our 220 optimal. Get in the 220s. All we gotta do is just straight game. Run that game, bruh. Here we go. Straight fundamental game. come on. Come on, car. Hang on to it. Yeah, I still got a lot I could make up there. It's the switchbacks. I gotta get a little smoother on the switchbacks. And pretty much just everything. Like, turn the wheel like it's, you know, like it's squeezy. Squeeze the wheel. Squeeze the wheel. Don't just turn the wheel. Squeeze it. Oh, come on, car. Yeah, and I don't know what the tire wear is. We should probably look at that and get a feel for what we're in for. Might be weather. I don't even know. Doesn't look like weather, though. It looks like a nice dry day with some shitty slow cars. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, what are we doing? Yeah, we're starting to zone out. I'm like, maybe they turned penalties off because penalties are fucking detrimental here, bro. Yeah, that's not going to be anything. So I'm losing a little sliver on this straightaway. Oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're mowing the grass. That's what we're doing. Oh, why did I lift? Why did I lift? Bye. Bye-bye. We still got a little bit of speed in all the corners, but still, that's the fastest. What? 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 Just keep the chassis stable. This car is all about keeping the chassis stable. And as you get faster, the snake gets a little bit more aggressive and starts throwing you off the chassis balance. I see it now. See, like I failed at balance. If the weight goes too far to the left or the right, you lose steering. That's just a fact. All right. Let's see if we can do this. That corner is another one of those corners that you can gain a lot of time on by not lifting. Holy shit, did I motivate out of there. Golly, I'm looking at my ghost like, holy shit. Alright, we are working on a 221 raw. That's what we're working on. Didn't feel too bad. Balance the teacup on the dashboard. This one you want to eat early, if I remember right. No, you don't. You want to eat it late. This one you want to eat super early. because otherwise you get thrown off. Alright, yeah. Or don't eat it at all because it pushes your weight out. Which is what, oh my god, bro. Come on now. Oh, dude. Dude, do not go into the sand. That will fuck your race. Just burn the tires off. Yeah. I'm hoping it's not a tire wear race or a fuel race. I'm guessing it's going to be a fuel race. Like I said, I don't care about this race. My performance doesn't matter. What matters is I still have a BDR, and that BDR gives me 3 times minimal more points than I would have gotten for first place in C drive. So it's stupid. I hate it. As soon as I made B driver, I was like, eh. As soon as I make B driver, the season's over, bro. Alright, well, there we go. Weather. Hell.
I just want to say I destroy visuals, no pressure at all, but if you're ever looking for new ideas, I'd be happy to show you some.
Let me show you something. Let's take care of this real quick. All right. You can just tell by the format of the sentence that people use that, yeah, I'm over that. All right, so let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. All right. What were we doing again before we were rudely interrupted? Oh, yes. Oh, we were checking the rules. Hold on. Rules. We need rules. We need rules. What are the rules? Tires, no fuel, hard tires, straight up race. We got this. Oh, wait, we didn't check for pits. Is there a pit required? They always trick you. Minimum pit stops, none. There's nothing. It's just straight up race. Okay. Car settings allowed. Bro, if I load into a game where everybody's car is fully modified, I'm going to be super pissed off. Super pissed off. Like, I'm coming into this kind of unprepared. Unprepared. Oh, I'm more for the 220. Yep, I'm slow as shit. The Abarth. A112 Abarth 85. They should have made it a multi and had the 83 Golf. That would have been fun. Alright, so we're bad. Here I thought I was getting good, but we're bad. All bad. Alright, before we forget, we gotta fix that. No traction control, thanks. Everything else should be pretty good. I should put the ABS to weak as well. We should be good. Let's go. Like I said, this race doesn't even matter. As soon as I made B driver, the season was over. I should have shitbagged my way back down to C driver before I raced anymore, because I knew I was just going to get last place as a B driver in GT3 every time. That's just not fun. If you've got any points that are over 45 in GT3, your ass shouldn't be here. It's just how I feel about it. And that includes me. So if I do good in this race and I keep B, I'm going to lock into GT2, but it's not going to be near the excitement that it was the first time. Same thing with GT1. Like, if I ever make it back to GT1 again, you know, that'd be great. But I've already done all that. Like, there's no undiscovered territory. Like, I discovered all the territory I'm probably going to discover in Gran Turismo a long time ago. I'm on the downhill slide. When I turned 50, even if I was a gold driver, I'm now downgraded to a silver driver according to the rules, until they changed them, like, just recently. And now, when I turn 55, the max you can be is a silver driver, even if you were a platinum driver. So I would be a silver driver until pretty much forever, because you downgrade one rank. So I've always been a silver driver. So according to the rules, when I turn 55, I'm a bronze driver now. It's just how it is. Bronze driver goes to GT3. So I'm just getting used to it, settling in my place. Like, working hard is for y'all youngins. Like, older people realize dollar per effort, and this is a lot of effort for nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing. Like, you know, Twitch is gonna throw me a fucking nickel today. So we're literally here because we're having fun, and when other players in the community make it not fun, why are we even here? At that point, there's no money, there's no fun. Why are we here? It's just, at some point you have to start weighing shit like that, you know? Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself tired and broke and miserable. Sound familiar? Well, truth hurts. That hill is a good hill. Oh man. Oh man. We're cutting some time off now. Come on, stay on the track, you piece of shit. Yeah, don't get caught in that sand, dude. This car does not like that shit. Don't do that in the race. God dang, don't do that. Oh my god, don't do that either. Oh god. There's our record lap with the apex slaughtering left side tires. We go from pushing to 221s to 224s, just like that. Like, this car is definitely a car that you gotta really just chill with. Start rocking the boat too hard and this car is going to punish you. And it's a front wheel drive, so it doesn't even punish you with anything more than a lot of oversteer, or if you jump an apex and you've got your weight pushed to the outside, you're going to lift your inside tires. So don't jump an apex if you're steering. Don't do that. Like that right there, that was all right. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. That was a little bit of time off the end of a very horrible lap. So yeah, I'm expecting last place. That's gonna happen. Is it sad that the only reason I play dailies is to sandbag my DR? Like I, really should just stay in C bracket. Honestly, C bracket's fun. And just anybody who's B bracket in GT3, you don't belong there, and I'm gonna ignore you. You don't exist. You're cheating. You're getting more than 45 points in a race. You know what you're doing. Oh, really? Really? Passed me, smokes me out of that corner, apparently. That exit was ridiculous. I had the right angle and everything. Probably still peeled out halfway out. Oh, turn, brother. See, we gotta stay within the turning. That's what we gotta do. Stay within the turning. As soon as it starts understeer, you're not going where you're wanting to go, and it's also braking with the understeer. So you're losing speed twice. There we go. Fuck off, previous me. Fuck right off. Oh. Oh, we almost had a 221. Just like that. And we want to apply the brakes in one smooth motion, but it's really hard to do that on that corner. We just totally fucked that. You kind of got to lift a little bit to get this car to steer, I'm noticing. You got to give it a little toot-toot there. Toot-toot. And I love the trend that everybody has on social media, as if I'm gonna hire a personal trainer off of social media, of any type. Bro, if I'm gonna get a personal trainer, I'm gonna find somebody at my local gym that's huge as fuck and is guaranteed not to be a scam artist. you know what I'm saying? Like, I see all sorts of, I'll be your personal driving coach. Really? Really? You can tell me everything you want, but until we're in a car together and you're like telling me as I'm doing it what I'm doing wrong, it's not going to do anything for me. like I've had actual driving instruction, and Twitch ain't it, bro. Twitch ain't it. Oh, I fucking braked like a moron. Well, that's the last lap anyways. Shake it out, walk it out. I'm guaranteeing that I'm going to have two 18s in my lobby. That's the nightmare that I've been dealing with in GT3 League as a B driver. I promise you. There's going to be two 18s and two 17s in my lobby. Dirty outside tire right here. Come on, there's no way we didn't stick that. All right. And like you can just tell, I'm not taking this seriously at all today. Holy shit. I'm the lowest DR in this lobby. Shit on me then. Okay. This lobby might be okay. Because it's not the extreme try-hard bees. But it's still... We got guys with 600 points. We got guys with 70 points. Pathetic. Pathetic. So this guy, this is the fun that is my life. Solid B driver. Solid B. It puts you in DR order. So all these guys, except these two right here. And these two right here are like, what the fuck, man? I got B, and I hate my life. Yeah, bro. Welcome to B bracket in GT3. You'll never understand it unless you're a C driver that starts actually doing good in the season and makes B. And then you're like, bro, B drivers are so fast. Yeah, because they're all fucking A pluses. Like, it's fucking pathetic. Pathetic. Alright, let's kind of stand up a little bit, because this one's a little tall. Alright, there, now we can get kind of hunkered into the seat. And let's go. We got 10 minutes? Oh, God. I just want to see where people are stacking up. Because I'm sure there's going to be some 218s in here. They're always, especially when you're not in the DR that you should be in a league, they're always just so much faster. Like I go to dailies and Bs will actually be B drivers and be mostly decent, like around my skill level. But in leagues, B drivers in GT3 League are fucking ridiculously fast. Should have upshifted. Yeah, I'm gonna put the pressure on you, dude. We're totally doing it. We got 2 people behind us. Like, just warm them up, bro. Yeah, I'm just parking right here. Fuck this shit. So this lap's gonna suck. Holy shit, dude. There's like 80 million people behind me. There's like no way to spread out, and I'm gonna catch these guys. A couple of them anyways. And like I was saying, I can't really measure myself against iMorph because the cars I'm good with, he's also gonna be good with. The old guys, bro. We grew up in the 80s fucking front-wheel drive era. Alright, there's one guy off. Got dirty tires. Guy behind me is like uber perfectionist. I already noticed that. Yep, off you go, sucker. Uber perfectionist. Oops, maybe not. That's right, you gotta be good at all the corners, not just the couple of corners where you're barreling in on somebody's ass by late braking. He late braked there and got fucked up, bro. Alright, I super late braked there. Alright. How many penalties did we get? None? Wow. Surprising, it's like the people in low B bracket here aren't going to be too bad. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? God dang it, that's a no lift. Or at the very least, just a little lift. Hug it. Hug it. Third. Fourth. Yeah, I knew the guy behind me was fucking fast. Like, that was a given. Yeah, I haven't figured that section out yet. I don't like that. Get pointed correctly. Hammer it. This is a nice, mellow, high-speed corner. We're definitely cutting a lap here. And like, the thing about this race is it's less points. So I actually appreciate this more. I know I'm not going to get first place now in Minnesota because I know there's a guy that's going to come in and just plow 100 points. But this is fun. Whatever all that was last weekend, that wasn't fun, dude. And that's why I think in the future oh God. Oh God. That was all sorts of garbage. And like, we're gaining on this guy. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I don't know if I can. Alright, that was good. Come on now. 5th. This is gonna be all sorts of fucking garbage, bro. So passing, now I'm just getting a feel for passing. Point and squirt. None of this fucking understeer bullshit. Point and squirt, bro. We're basically just practicing for the race now, for passing. He's off. Yeah, 6th is fine. Like I was saying, the season was over as soon as I got 130 points in one race. I hate that shit. I look at that and I'm like, hate it. There, he's getting better now. You can see he's getting better. This guy might actually have a better time than me this time. Yeah, that's the last lap. See, that's the thing, is people can snap back. Alright, we may have time to do one more lap. And I wish I would have known that. I would have slowed down by 10 seconds. Oh my god, that was fucking horrible. Alright. Man. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't get in on them. This is a hard map to pass on. Like, they absolutely have to fuck up to get a pass. Yeah. But yeah, this is a season ender. This car is kind of fun, actually, because, you know, it's a front-wheel drive. I used to drive an automatic front-wheel drive in autocross. Top 30th percentile. And that's against all cars, and that's raw times. So if I could take a 90 wheel horsepower Ford Focus and go shit on people with Corvettes and whatever else they brought on autocross day, it's actually quite crazy how bad some drivers are in real life. Me, it's actually quite crazy how bad I am at a video game. Oh, oh. He might have gotten a fucking searing lap that time, bro. 6th. Half a second behind. Oh, look. I'm playing against people that are a match for me, unlike last week. Last week was fucking horrid, dude. If there's anything that details how bad the DR system and the league system is in GT7, go watch my VOD from last week. And you'll see exactly how bad it is. Like, in one race, I went into, like, the 3rd up in B in one race. I gained, like, 3,000 DR. And then I got dead last and lost 1,000 DR, and here we are where I should have been. And that's just, I think that competing in nations should have a different DR system, honestly. It needs to be different. It needs to be something that's more fair for the lower brackets, because right now it ain't it. Like, once you go up to B, you should stay in B in Nations Cup on that account forever. If you go to A, you should stay in A forever. You've been there, you should stay there. And I don't care if you're having a bad day, you should still be an A driver. And I've kind of felt that way about DR too, is like, if you grind up to A, you should have a minimum that you can never go below. It's like a save point, if you will. I don't think you should be able to go backwards with DR. You should be able to accrue it, accrue it, accrue it, accrue it. And if you don't gain DR, you don't gain DR, but you shouldn't be able to lose it. But that's the stupidest shit ever. Stupidest shit ever. Because it allows Smurfs to fucking predicate on people. Lap 1, stand by for every late braking, understeering bullshit driver. Do not let them get inside of you. I can already see that nightmare coming. After this, I get to take a shower. I get to go look at some $1 million houses. And then I'm gonna go get some food somewhere and chill. Food and chill. And these guys down here are like, bro, I don't even belong here. I want to just stay in fucking C bracket, bro. Like, none of these guys know how to drive, except when it comes to qualifying a lap. They don't know how to drive at all. Look at this guy. He's like, I'm gonna close the door. Oh, God! Oh, God! Cold hards. Cold hards. Cold hards alert. You can't just turn in on me, dude. Like, that's not how that works. So we'll get out of the cold hards group. Several people have blown their wads. Like, the thing about a race like this is you gotta be a fast starter, you gotta get into the zone, and then you gotta get a rhythm. And once you get that fast start out of the way, you get the zone, you get that rhythm, and that's it, bro. We're back to cutting time trials. We're back to practice laps. And I don't know what kind of slip there is. I didn't look. And if I see people pitting, we have problems, because I didn't prepare for that. Not one bit. Oh, what? Really? You're just gonna bump into each other, huh? Like, these guys are still good drivers, bro. I don't mind this. Alright, right here. I like it like that. That guy behind me is stupid fast, dude. We're about to get in it. Yeah, the guy behind me is stupid fast, dude. He's good at some corners that I'm not good at, is what I'm saying. Oh, come on, car. What are we doing? And why are we doing it? We need to carry that momentum through the corners and understeer, isn't it? Alright, and this is scary right here. This is really scary because you've got somebody who's in front of you that's creating a draft with no downforce. No top lap, no nothing. No top lap, apparently. Wow. Damn. See, every time your tires start making noise, that's fucking slow. Don't let me get inside you. Oh, God. Okay. We're doing that. Okay. We're doing that. We'll let you deal with this for a while. Put you in the fucking creamy Oreo center, buddy. See how you like it. Oh my god, what are my tires doing, bro? This guy behind me all of a sudden is really fast too. What is this? Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Yep, no downforce. Like, bro, your exit was so bad. I literally almost passed you. Yeah, the downforce really fucks with this car. But yeah, really it doesn't matter what I get. I'm already getting more points than I should have. So it's not really that big of a deal to me. If it's more than 45 points, I feel like I'm cheating. So we're just driving, hanging out with the top 5. Season was over as soon as I made B. What is this guy doing, bro? Like, every area of the world where I'm at, we don't have pings like that. So we know that guy shouldn't be here. He's like living on some sort of island Starlink bullshit. I mean, we had people that were half a second every lap ahead of me, so 8 laps, that's it, and well, here we are. Back in the place we started in, as per the qualification session. Big surprise. And like, I could deal people dirty and start sliding boxes against each other and doing all sorts of shit, like second place was doing, but we won't. Oh god. That's not good for you, buddy. That's really not good for you. Where is he? I don't see him. He might have quit out. That fucking sucks, dude. Can't we just get along? He's going off. Oh, come on. Grab it. Bro, at what point do you just give up? Yep. I got you, dude. I got you. I easily got you. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Finally, we're past that fucking turtle. And he's gonna try stabbing in on me, and it's like, bro, stop it. Trying to warm these fucking fronts up. I don't know why you're going over there. This car isn't fast enough for all that. Yeah, he got the run on me. Oh my god, that's so fucking slippery, dude. When you're in somebody's slip. Like, bro, you suck at the end of the lap. Sucks too. And then I'm gonna brake differently than him. Like, I can't fucking... Bro, that hill section needs a third gear for sure. There we go. Just fucking nailed that shit, dude. And let them fight back there. We're out. We're out. There we go. There we go, chap. And this guy probably pushed his way into first. We're just ripping on these tires, dude. They who warm up their tires the fastest are gonna do good in this race. Whatever that noise was. What even was that? I don't even know. Why did I slow down that much? God damn it. Alright, we're gonna try a no lift. We're gonna have to lift. Like, this is a lift. Or we're gonna try like a little lift, like that. Right, we finally got one lap free of everybody, and it wasn't even a good lap. God dang it, it wasn't even good, bro. Yeah. Gonna try to late brake on me? Is that what we're gonna try to do? I don't know if that's gonna work out for you, buddy. That's the corner that matters. We're trying. We're doing better than we've ever done before. This guy's gonna try to pass me on the inside here. Really, dude? Okay. 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 That's what we're gonna do. Okay. No, I got you, bro. Uses slip to catch me and then just pushes me out of the way. I gotcha. I gotcha. Here we go. Both y'all motherfuckers. Whoa! Yeah, I'm a little pissed right now, so the rear end's gonna come loose. That wasn't even that bad of a lap, and this dude just pushes me out of the way at the roundabout. So bullshit. Because, bro, it's easy to dive and bump off of somebody's door at a fucking hairpin, and that's just not the way, dude. Like, you just passed somebody who's now pissed. Like, it's weird how I keep catching up to you guys. Here it is. Too soon, Junior. But, like, my place doesn't matter. What matters is that people are just driving like shit, dude. You two are driving like shit. And by shit, I mean just pushing people out of the way. That's not it. It's kind of cringe. First place, too. If I was able to catch up to first place, I would push his ass up right off. He earned that shit. Ugh, that's not the exit. Yep. Could still end with a third. Yeah, they're definitely gonna fight. Get desperate, bitches. They didn't get desperate. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. Well, I mean, I placed one higher than I qualified, so there's that. But the two people in front of me and first place, a little pushy, don't you think? I think the black car just kind of was like, yeah, second place is fine. And I'm like, yeah, fifth place is fine. I don't care, bro. There's another glorious season in GT3 League with a bunch of B drivers. And that cements the fact that I'm not going to be in GT3 League next season. I'll be in GT2 this season. I just end up wherever I end up. I don't care. I really don't care. What I do care about is when people go out of their way to make racing not fun. Like, there should be camaraderie, and there's just not. There's just not, dude. I can go play a fucking Renaissance or a fucking Revolutionary War game. So we're at 284. Alright. We'll share that later, probably Monday. We're going to get back to, in the off season, doing some of the power pack and having fun. Which we're probably not going to have either. It's so bad. All right, so let's look at the standings. We had 284. If we're already looking pretty solid, gold. Which, you know, that's the money, bro. Gotta get the Skrilla, gotta get the Skrilla, gotta get the cash. Hey, come on. Yeah, this is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Didn't it say that I had 289 at the end of that race? Oh, you know what happened was... Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. This guy's going to race the last race. He's going to get 100-some points, and he's going to be first place in my main area. I can see it happening already. I'm just going to call it what it is. And the only way out of that would be to farm DR, come back, and get last place with 130 points. And then I could possibly... That'd put me up another 100 points from where I'm at right now. And then he wouldn't be able to get it. But why bother? Like, am I getting paid? No. Do I know how to do it? Yeah, absolutely. So I can also see this guy and this guy coming back for a last minute. Fuck you. Like, if I didn't recognize the names, I wouldn't be calling them out, but I recognize your fucking names. So he's not coming back. He's out. This guy could pot. No, he's out. The only guy that could possibly knock me off at 384 are these three guys. Or actually, these two guys right here. This guy won't be able to make enough points. So these two guys, it's going to be one of these two guys is coming back for a final middle finger to my face. Probably this guy. Or he just quit. Who knows? Looks like he was active until a week ago. But this, when there's breaks in the action like that, that tells me they're playing on another account. Me, I play solidly. Let's look at my account. Let's just see what I'm talking about here. You see this? That's like Saturday, Monday, or Thursday, Saturday. Thursday, Saturday. And this was last Saturday. Or this might be today. This might actually be today. But yeah. So there we go. We put a 50 something here. That's going to take that 29 out. So 50 something, let's just say 60. It's 31 points that I gained here. Like I was saying, I think I saw 284. So I'm just kind of roughing the math. It might have been 294. If it's 294, this guy can still come in and scoop first place as the part-time piece of crap that he is. Sorry, that's how I feel. You should not have this 157. You should not have that. I shouldn't have the points that I have either. It should all be 30s to 45s based on my performance. So it makes me mad that I have this B right here. But we're in GT2 next year, or next season, whatever next season is. It's time for me to get a shower and go look at $1 million houses. Take care, everybody. Lay.